Hey there. Welcome to StarCraft 2. Good to have you here. Nice to have you around. I was craving a little bit more Zerg gameplay today, so I just, I booted up the game and I thought, let's get into it. Surely this can only go well. I like I watch a decent amount of StarCraft, mostly through Hearthstone, if anyone knows who that is, where I don't know, I just find the content entertaining. It's a pretty cool game to watch. Pretty solid second monitor content most of the time as well. And so I have like a lot of sporadic knowledge about this game that's really hard to actually apply in the heat of the moment, I'm finding. But that's, that just comes with lack of experience with the game and the mechanics and hotkeys and all that stuff. One thing that's definitely super important that I've been debating while playing this game, oh, this guy's playing random, is I'm debating whether or not I just want to keep like raw dogging this game and playing it blind, or like not necessarily blind, but just off the back of my own knowledge and just trying to figure things out, or if I want to try, or if I want to like try to learn a build order of some kind. I have like a basic plan for the first like I don't know minute or so, where I'm trying to, where I get like overlord, where I get like a early hatchery, or I think an early hatchery, and just try to expand and get a bunch of Zerglings out. But I don't know, I don't have like an actual timing ready or anything like that. I guess I get this, get another drone. I should have built the other hatch before I built this. This was a waste of material. I guess I could cancel it, but I guess I'm getting the Zerglings a little early this game. I guess I path this drone over. Playing different RTS games really messes with my brain as far as hotkeys go. It's like 300? Yeah. I guess my first little batch of Zerglings, get a queen started. I don't have enough for a queen yet. Eventually get a queen started.
We require more minerals.
I don't know if putting my overlords back here is actually a good idea. I feel like I get kind of abused for doing that decently often. I think 2 batches of Zerglings is kind of fine as a defense. I need more gas if I want to get that upgrade. I don't need 2 queens queued up at once. 2 more drones to this so that I get more gas production. I got like a couple base defense Zerglings. Can he jump up like right here? I don't know where this guy can jump up with a Reaper. He's getting a barracks over there. I guess like get a couple more Zerglings, and by the time they finish, I don't actually know what I want to do with that. Where's the third? This is like the next expansion building? I've got a lot of spare money right now, so I might as well go build it. Get more Zerglings. Start, 2 queens at a time. I got one of the Reapers. Ended up getting both of them. I'm gonna send my Zerglings across the map. If that was his like attempt at an early attack, I feel like I need to fuck with it in some way. Spend a bunch of my money on Zerglings, send these all over here. Put them into a control group or something. 2 more queens. Get this one in kind of a defensive position, start creeping the map. Get this as part of the hatchery control group. More Zerglings over here. Run these into his base. Is there a gap? There isn't a gap. It doesn't look like he has another base set up yet, though, so this is probably too many Zerglings, then. I need to start getting drones to the second base, otherwise there isn't really a big point in having a third. Or this gas, because I'm not actually using the gas. I don't know what the best... I need... Yeah, I keep getting Overlord notifications. I also have to not creep block myself. I feel like this happens way more in this game than it does in, like, Stormgate, for example. I'm pretty bad at not creep blocking myself in Stormgate. Or in this game. I feel like my unit production is absurd, comparatively.
We require more minerals.
I'll get a queen group going. Make sure I do my injects.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
My Zerglings went to the wrong spot. They got kind of bunkered. Doesn't look like my opponent's leaving their base, so they're probably getting air. I need to actually make probably a spire if I can, but I need a layer for that. Actually spread my creep. Not that way. Not actually the best way to do it. Make a bunch more of these. This is where my macro starts breaking down. It's kind of hard to manage these many bases. I mean, my macro already wasn't doing great, but now it's especially broken down.
Metamorphosis complete.
I think I need like 2 more queens. Start creeping my map. I'm on supply block again. I didn't quite notice that in time. I finished that layer so I can start getting mutas. I probably also want to get a Roach Warren so that I can mess with his high ground. Gotta try to avoid his siege tanks. Doesn't look like he's getting another base unless he like floated one over down this way. But I don't know how to access that. Can I break this? No, they don't want to attack it. That's nice. So how do I get over here then? Can they? Or do I have to break stuff? It doesn't look like that's accessible. So that would probably be a good place to build a base in general. I don't know. 2 more overlords. He's shooting this down. That's bad. Maybe get 1 more overlord in advance then. Move my queens into a defensive position on my first base. Start getting some roaches for my army? I don't know. Like, maybe turn them into ravagers later. We got a lot of resources stockpiled.
Mineral field.
Actually inject on my bases.
Our drones are under attack.
Yeah.
Mineral field.
Switch a bunch of these back over. Start getting mutas, pump them out over here.
Vespine gas. Unacceptable command.
Keep spreading my creep around.
Full command.
Not really doing anything with my army right now. Turn these into ravagers, I guess, but I don't have anything for high ground vision. Probably need another gas geyser. Maybe just get 2. Inject all my bases again.
Metamorphosis complete. We require Vespine gas.
Still don't think he's taking a third base on this side of things. Pretty sure it dropped right there. I don't know if this kills it. Yeah, I killed it there. Okay. That's not like an efficient way to get rid of those, but I did break one. Trying to get stuff outside of his base.
Spawn more overlords.
More overlords. Just get a whole bunch of them. I have enough money to just, like, force myself to supply cap. Not efficient, but what can you do?
Spawn more overlords.
Start doing something with these. Pretty important. He's taking a look at that base. So I need to fly over. Oh, he's trying to fly his liberators in. Managed to catch those out of position. I can see if he has a base over here.
We require
Build a couple more of these. Get the upgrade when I have enough money for it. He doesn't have a base over here. I can try to fly up into his main. Destroy some workers. He's got a pretty strong siege line set up.
mineral field depleted.
He's gonna start getting anti-air now. I don't know what to transition into off the back of this to beat that, though. Can get this upgrade. Got enough gas. I need to start pumping up this base. Keep up with my injects so that I can keep pumping out workers. I could try to fly into his main again. Hope his army's still out of position.
Depleted.
Oh, he's got Vikings. I feel like I've got a strong enough... No, I don't, because he's gonna reinforce with his Marines. He might chase me with his Vikings, though.
We require more.
I need, like, ground siege, and I'm not really getting anything resembling enough of a ground army right now. I really need to build more, like, offensive structures. I don't know what I get, though. Like, I guess a Baneling Nest? Try to break through. I think I need one more Overlord for supply cap. Send these all down to this base. Get a few more workers on it. Re-inject everything. Make sure I'm actually spreading my creep.
Unacceptable command.
Probably gonna leave his Vikings in position up here, move his army back. No? Okay, so he's just waiting for me to do this again.
Mineral field depleted. Mutation.
We'll run by on all those missile turrets he just built, keep harassing him. Build a bunch more, spend my money. I don't know, just a bunch of Zerglings over here so that I have something resembling a ground army, but I feel like it's kind of fake.
Mineral field depleted.
I need a lot more gas than I have. I should also probably start getting another base ready because this one's starting to mine out. That's 16 mutas right now. What could I build that would work here? Hydras? I feel like ultras would be really good. What do I need for ultras? I need a hive, so I need an infestation pit. Figuring this out on the fly. I've done it a couple times in the past, but I'm not like nearly consistently enough for it to be like an actual plan. I think I got a Baneling Nest, so I can do a bunch of these. I don't know if this will work to like bust his door open. I could send my mutas in to try to get rid of a couple tanks though if he's not on his second base. Okay, so he's got a lot of air defense, which means I definitely need to get ultras on mine.
Depleted. Mineral
Re-up my
field
Muta army.
depleted.
I don't think I'll be able to bust through with what I already have. Make sure I'm doing injects. Oh, that's bad. Okay, just about lost a bunch of units. But definitely, I should also be getting more upgrades, especially for those mutas that I keep pumping out. I can start that
We require
hive upgrade pretty soon. Get a bunch of workers over here. My mutas are all just kind of chilling. I still don't think he's built another base yet, so if I keep fucking with him, I should be able to shut him down. That's the hope, at least. Put all these roaches over here. Send my mutas to make sure that he hasn't, like, snuck a base down this way. Which I feel like he could very easily. Doesn't look like it.
our forces are under attack.
So a few more mutas. He destroyed that roach because I think there's still dudes over there. Move a bunch of the drones over from this base so that I'm not, like, over-mining. Probably gotta do the same thing here. Then get this base fully saturated, start up on gas, so I can swap things over as well. Like, I'm keeping him kinda contained, which the hope is that I can transition that into a bunch of ultras at some point, but I've got like 6k resources, so maybe I just build a shit ton of Zerglings. I can build Swarm Host right now. I could probably use that to try to break his front door. I guess, yeah, I'll build like 2 Swarm Hosts and just path them to the main army. Go try to harass his main again. Yeah, he's already mined out his entire, like, main base.
Our forces are under attack.
Keep harassing him there on the edge. 2 more, or another Swarm Host, at least 1.
Spin gas. Mutation complete.
I'm surprised this base hasn't finished mining its gas yet, but I'll just make drones for this base. He hasn't been doing much harassment of his own. He's mostly just letting himself get contained. I mean, I guess he's defending his main.
Mineral field.
So he's starting to run out of resources. Will these do anything meaningful? No, I don't think so. So I've got 3 Swarm Hosts now. I think I need like a couple more also over here.
Vespian guys are exhausted.
And if he's moving his army into position over there to try to break free. Okay, so he's spending a shit ton of resources on missile turrets and static defense. He doesn't want to let my mutas in anywhere. But it doesn't really matter if they get in anymore if he's not leaving. They're just kind of here on the edge of his vision.
We require more Vespian gas. Mutation complete.
Oh, that's bad. So these guys are just walking to their fucking doom right now. I probably need to put my Swarm Hosts all together, like, over here, and then put them on their own control group. Yeah, I've got a lot of Swarm Hosts now.
Forces
Okay, he's trying to break out. This is bad for me. I have my actual army here. I could get them, like, I want to get them onto the high ground if I can. Like, up here. And then that would be a really good position for me. I don't know how to do that safely, though. And I need more... Dude, I have so many fucking resources. Oh my god. I mined out all the gas in my main. Move them over to this base, I guess, but they're super oversaturated, so I guess I gotta get another base somewhere. Start mining these out. Mine out all these mineral patches to the side. Keep sending in my little swarm host waves. I mean, it's effectively free on my end of things, right? This mineral field, or these are getting all depleted. These gases aren't mining, which I hadn't realized. Start taking this base, expanding very slowly, not really creeping at all. Also, I could take this base forward. They can almost swarm up again. He really needs to try to break out. Like, I don't think he's really making any money. He didn't end up getting a base online over here. He's just long distance mining it. I was trying to build ultras ages ago, and then I just never did, question mark. So I get the ultraless cavern so I can spend my money. Get a bunch more zerglings, like, over here, so that I can just throw them into his mines before the, I guess, before the swarm host wave, so I can do some actual damage. It's kind of a fucked up game at the moment, though. Guess I just send a bunch of these guys preemptively over to this base so that they can not oversaturate this one. Do a whole bunch of damage here, because this army should, I imagine, be kind of hard for him to replenish. Start backing up my shit, because he's fucking running me down. Oh no, my swarm host. Oh fuck, I've lost the game. It took me too long to get my ultras online. Maybe if I just get like a whole bunch of fucking ultralisks here. I still have some of my swarm hosts alive. It's not entirely over. I gotta use injects so I can actually spend my money. I don't have injects at these two bases though. More mutas, but he should have too much anti-air for that to matter, I think. I might be able to sneak them up here if he doesn't have any, like, if I could get swarm hosts, like, onto this hill, or, like, near the back of his ramp, that would be really good. But if he has mines, this is really stupid. Just a huge waste of resources. That's a lot of ultras.
Mineral field depleted.
Back these up a little bit.
Vespene guys are exhausted.
Is this enough to break his ramp down? I want to go find out. I don't have any upgrades for any of this. A lot of the zerglings are just gonna die. I'm just gonna try to run this into his ramp and hope I don't lose the game.
Require more Vespene gas.
It did not break his ramp. Not even fucking close. Oh my god.
We require more Vespine gas.
I don't know. Like, I can throw a shit ton of Zerglings into whatever problem I have. I've got a lot of money, but these bases, this base is all mined out, so I should head them over to this base to keep mining.
Mineral field depleted.
Keep up injects to try to make a new army. Like, I gotta break through him eventually, right? Oh, unless he sets up that base, in which case it's a big problem, because he did break containment. It's a long-ass game.
Mineral field depleted. We require more Vespine gas.
Bit of a terror in the man's tank line.
We require more Vespine gas.
Re-upping my mutas. I should have more gas on this base so that I don't eventually run out. This is a ridiculous game, honestly.
Vespine gas are exhausted.
I should have creep, like, touching all his bases. And I should definitely have overlords trying to clear some of this creep out, but I never really got a chance to start doing that. I also need more swarm hosts. Oh, he caught my swarm hosts. He knows where they are.
We require
Hold a bunch more mutas.
Vespine gas.
Make sure I'm injecting. Like, he can keep spending money. I just don't know if he has a good way to defend this base, other than those fucking mines that I keep running myself into. I should also have better upgrades at this point, like, for sure, for sure. Like, I'm not on 3-3 yet, and I've had 30 minutes and, like, 5 bases. Take another base. I've got to keep sieging that one that I, like, do have access to. I kind of gave up on ultras because they're really expensive, but I could get a few more swarm hosts and keep trying to, like, prod at this base from the high ground over here. Because if he can't mine, like, eventually I break him. That's the idea, at least. That's all fully saturated. This is fully saturated. This base is coming online, but I can move workers over to it. I've already got, like, a lot of workers as a big part of my supply right now. Get a bunch of ultras to help with things. I got this Baneling building ages ago, but I didn't really get upgrades for them, so they're kind of irrelevant.
Depleted.
I don't have queens on every base.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field. We require more Vespine. Mineral field depleted.
They can all go mine this, get more gas online.
Depleted.
He's trying to catch me lacking, not paying attention. Send another swarm host wave in. More ultras. I've almost broken the planetary. Let's keep chipping away at them. I just popped all those mines, so I don't think they can go off right away yet, right? Well, some of them will. It's gonna be a big mine shot. I destroy the planetary. Re-up all those Zerglings back here. Send another swarm host wave out. Keep harassing. Gonna keep popping those mines out. I'm just gonna keep running workers in.
Our forces are under attack.
Maybe this is enough ultras to break through what he's got on the side over there. Flood some Zerglings down in this way. Get this base to stop mining. Send in another swarm host wave. Try to clear out this liberator to make it a little easier for me. Redestroyed that base. I definitely need to get, like, a bunch of you to turn into your other versions and come over this way. Re-up my Zergling wave. Re-inject my first 3 bases. I don't know if he built anything up here, but that would have been smart. Get stuff with the main army. Another giant fucking wave of Zerglings to spend my absurd income on. Make sure all my bases are injected so I can keep pumping my money out. I need ultras with the range upgrade to clear these mines out, like, safely, don't I? Yeah, like, look at that just big fucking mine wall he's got going on. Make sure he's not building anything over here. Run this base down. I guess just use swarm hosts to clear out the mines.
Thespian guys are exhausted.
Powerful mine shots. God, all these bases are oversaturated. I could take this one, probably. Just take it right beside his base.
Our drones are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Looks like he's focused on air, so I just send in these boys. Get into his main, destroy all his tanks, start breaking all his shit down, and that's game. It took me 36 minutes to break the Terran, but I did it. Holy shit, man. What a game. Thank God he never tried to, like, A-move into my swarm house. I just kept him harassed and contained for long enough that eventually I figured out a way to break through him. And that was just to let him mine out everything he had access to and whittle away at his army. I like swarm house though. They're kind of funny. Yeah, I needed to get those overseers so much sooner than I did. Oh my god. Oh my god, my 10th Zerg win. 97 APM, that's solid. That's solid. I think I've been averaging around 80. I'm not entirely sure though. Oh yeah, it says here what my season average is. So I had way more resources unspent, but that's kind of expected given that I was on like 5 or 6 bases and I did not know how to spend my money efficiently. I could have just like built billions of Zerglings and just kept sending them at my opponent's base. Genuinely, it might have worked. I'm not sure though. I feel like I would have ran out of money that way eventually. Well, anyways, that was a pretty satisfying game overall. It satisfied my Zerg craving for now. I was originally planning to play like 2 or 3 games, but that one lasted much longer than I was expecting, so you know, whatever. Anyways, drop a like on the video if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more StarCraft or just whatever else I'm playing at the time. I've been playing a lot of Stormgate as well, other RTS games. Playing Street Fighter 6. Just, you know, whatever I'm playing at the time is probably what I'm going to be uploading. And have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Peace.